Okay, this is the biggest project that this house is going to see, I think. And I've been trying to study this for ever since I moved here about how the foundation's doing and the flooring. And I couldn't figure it out for a long time. And I think I have a plan now, which makes it feel not so overwhelming. That foundation back there is that brick foundation that's fallen apart. Looks like this, but it's all crumbly. And this is a wall on the west side that the previous owner repaired. So I'm going to continue this back there. That is going to be key in having everything else work and being level and everything. And it's an overwhelming task, but what I thought of, I need to get all of the flooring out. All of this, including the kitchen. This is where it's all the worst. And from there, I know that I can get to this wall a lot easier and replace it from inside. And then I have to put new floor joists in. And at least I know that's a supporting beam in the middle of the house. And then more floor joists go that way, and it's not as bad up there. So it's all just this way. I had to really study this out. I had no idea what was going on with this house and how to fix it. But all of these, the cupboards, kitchen sink, I'm going to keep this countertop for a template for my concrete countertop. And I have a stainless steel sink. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to get a new faucet and everything. So all of that's going to come out. I'm going to redesign that, and then all the flooring. So I'm going to have to get this fridge over into the living room. And so before I do all that, this is my only working sink, is the kitchen sink. So I need to make another one. This is going to be my bathroom laundry sink. So I'm going to put this one up on this wall. I'm going to eventually tear down this wall too and replace it. But I'm going to put this temporary sink here next to the temporary shower. And then that will give me the sink and the shower and everything I need. And so that's what I'm going to do. That's going to work on today. And before you know it, all of this will be out of here, and I hope it'll go okay. And I'm going to throw a lot of the stuff out the window. I'm going to put my truck bed trailer next to here so I can just throw as much as I can in there. In October, I'm going to put it in the burn pile and burn it. All the stuff I can burn. So I might even get as far as a lot of the ceiling stuff. So this is the major gutting out right now. Yeah, this looks a lot different in here. It's very inspiring to see it open like this. This is what I came up with. Instead of the sink on this side, I put it over here because the drainage and all that, the piping wasn't working over there, but this works better this way. I could reach it through the shower and adjust things. So that makes it all nice and convenient. And it leaves this open for complete demolition. This whole floor is coming up. But it feels good to narrow it down where the problems are and exactly where I need to pull it up. I just got to point this out. This is incredible how much space there is. That's 1.5 feet or maybe even 2 feet of ceiling. I mean, that is just amazing. With a house like this, you can't have any space that you're not utilizing. And this is just incredible that they did it this way. I don't know why they did that, but just think of the potential of what I'm going to be able to do with this, because the cupboards for this kitchen were just down here kind of in the way, and now I could just put them up higher, do a different little setup or something. But this is encouraging to see all this extra room, and let alone, you know, just making the house look more spacious, and even more so when I take out this ceiling and then make it a vaulted ceiling. So it's going to be wide open, and I was debating what I'm going to do with this wall, because it's probably a weight-bearing wall. I'm not quite sure yet, so I'm going to tear this down anyways, the drywall or the plaster and everything, so we'll see at that point. But I know this is going to be just a lot more spacious just because of that ceiling. So I'm going to record this just to keep it on record so I can keep it straight as I fix the thing and the flooring and the walls and stuff. So I can see that there's a crack here, and it kind of looks like it's sagging that way. So maybe more support over there or something to correct it. So it's either, it looks like it's pulling that way. There is a chance that it's pulling that way. So I could check the supports under there to see if it's sinking down that way. Put it up. And then, but it seriously looks like it's kind of sloping that way. And maybe that crack right there that they fixed before indicates that it is sinking that way towards that corner. So I'll check out that corner and the supports under there, and you can see it's still cracking in the middle there. So this and this support kind of looks like it's sagging that way too, towards that corner. This crack here, this big one right here, is because this wall is being pulled out, because this section, that this add-on that they did before didn't have a very good foundation or something, and it's sinking down and it's pulling that wall out. So that's pretty obvious there. So then I'm just going to get access to the foundation. I'm going to see what the foundation's doing, and that's the main goal, is to get that foundation fixed on this wall. So we'll see where we are at that point, but I just wanted to record this because I just wanted to make sure I understand what's happening with this floor, so that when I actually get to it, then I could know where to look for the problems to level it out. So this is where I am at this point in the kitchen. Looks a lot different. I'm probably going to take this wall down. It's not a weight-bearing wall. It was just there as a separator wall. I think this is a weight-bearing wall here. I'll have to figure out something with that, but there's a lot of extra room.